Well, hello everyone and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are doing just a quick update of last week. Now, we all know I didn't get a lot done last week, but I did have 2 finishes. I did complete my Make It Mini. I'm trying to get my whips done, trying to get them out the door, pretty much, so to say. What I'm actually going to be doing with this is putting it up on my mantle for Valentine's Day, and it'll only get to stay there this week because after that I will have St. Patrick's Day come up. But I also finished the Grandma's Scrap Quilt. Y'all would have seen that on Friday, I believe. Yep, Friday. You would have seen that on Friday. I don't have that in here with me. It is actually up in the front of my house. So you will probably notice my background looks a little different. I was able to move my design board or design wall over here to the side, open my window back up where I have daylight when there is daylight. It is after dark right now. Actually, the big game is going on right now too. We don't watch that. I like it, but I'm not watching it. So let's just get on into some of the things we did. Now, first, as I said, we had the Grandma's Scrap Quilt that is 100% done. So I'm working on getting something else 100% done this week. That's kind of my goal for this week. And we got the Make It Mini 100% done. So the next thing, and you'll probably notice with that gone, I can access my project boxes a lot easier. This is my land that I love. I'm not going to unfold it all the way because, y'all, it is big. But this is my land that I love. I'll open it up this way because you can see where I've started on the rows below the blue. And you can see this hanging up on the design wall on Thursday nights when Tammy and I are doing our sew along. We're not giving any pattern or fabric information out because it is a paid for pattern. It is, let me pull that out. I didn't pull my book out. It is in the Celebrate with Quilts book by Lisa Alexander and Susan Ake. So this is the book that we're using, and this is the quilt. My book binding, y'all, is going to give way, but this is the quilt that we are working. And I'm probably going to have to do like Tammy did and carry my book and have it spiral bound because I opened that thing all the way up and it will lay flat now. But we are doing this every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Tammy's channel. Her link will be down in the description. If you're interested in joining us, please do. That would be fabulous if you did. We always have a really good time. Right now on Thursday nights, what we are doing is we do one of the red and white blocks every Thursday night. We will be doing this through July of 2025. And at that point, we should be able to have it completely done, assembled and everything, except for quilting and all that, but that will come later. Now, the next thing that I've done on Saturdays, if you do not know this and you are new, I have a sew along every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time here on my channel. It is a free pattern. The pattern is called Preppy. And this right here is that's the how to put it together pattern. This is a pattern by Andy Knowlton of A Bright Corner. That is the pattern. It is a beautiful quilt. And we are smashing our stash with it, guys. I know I started in 2024 smashing my stash, but this year we're going to trump it. We are going to top it for sure. We're getting more projects done this year. We're smashing our stash. Y'all see this cabinet right here, that shelf? That's all fat quarter bundles, fat quarters. Yeah, that's all that is fat quarter bundles and fat quarters. I have my Jolly Bars. There may be some Jolly Bars down here, but I have layer cakes over here on another shelf and yardage over here. So guys, y'all just come along if you are interested in, doing something with that stash. We have beautiful quilts coming along. This is the Preppy. I don't have a lot of it done, so it's easier to hold up. But this is I have to figure out how it is done. It is an on-point quilt. So that means your squares that you make stand up on their end. On their point, to say. But this is, and of course mine is Christmas fabrics. These are several different lines of Sweetwater. I love their lines. They are so beautiful. It's almost like a traditional rustic farmhouse barn fabrics. I love them though. I love Sweetwater. And the sweet ladies at my local quilt shop always help me find beautiful fabrics when I need to get a quilt together. So, and I have a lot of people that have give me suggestions for our upcoming sew along. I am going to tell y'all, I had it wrote down. I'll probably find it. I'm in the middle of doing taxes. It's probably up in the middle of all that. I don't know. Lord help me. And the bad thing is I used to do my own taxes, but now with YouTube added into it, I can't do all that, y'all. I just can't. So we pay somebody to do it. But those are the things that I have done. Now, I know I said I was going to do this a while back, but let me just tell y'all. Whips. My goal is to finish my perfectly pieced little lumbar pillow that I had started last week. It was actually a week ago yesterday. So I think I did it on Sunday of last week. And y'all know I came down. I'm not really going to say sick. I wasn't sick. I had a spell of vertigo. And yeah, you have to laugh at it. If there was a video of that, I would be laughing because, y'all, I was walking like, it didn't feel good, but it was so funny. But I am super now. I still have a little bit of the woozy going on, but that's because I still have sinus pressure and sinuses going on behind my eyes and stuff. So until that clears up, I'll still have that, but I've always had that and I deal with it perfectly fine. So what I kind of have on my table upcoming, and as I said, you can see my boxes now. I have access to my boxes. I can get them. I can pull them out. I can work on them. I have several different things back there I want to work on. I still have the Bella Rose Advent Box Merry Christmas quilt I want to be working on. So that's back there. I may try to pull that out and get an hour in of that this week. I have the Brown Bag Mystery Quilt from last year, I guess, that I'm still working on. I can't show that on video. I will probably sew it. Y'all be here. We'll chit chat. There will be no showing the pattern or anything. But I am piecing that together now. The blocks have all been pieced. I'm just assembling the quilt now. I do want to finish that because it's gorgeous. I love it. If you're interested in the brown bag mystery quilt, just go Google it. I can't promote anybody because apparently that's frowned upon. But I have that. And I may try to do an hour of that one day. I know we have our new Cotton Cuts flyway coming. I still have my Cotton Cuts Tree of Life. Guys, that's a whip. That's a whip on my list that I've got to do. I've got to get the borders on that because that one I got in a large, and I actually ordered the border kit to go with it, so it should be large enough for a bed this summer. I'm hoping. Because I'm going to ask Miss Ava, I may order it myself. I may go get my own batting, and I may get the bamboo batting because it is lighter and it's not as hot, and it would make it like a good bedspread. So I may do that. And I'm sitting here thinking, I can see it on this side, but I know y'all are over here, but I can see it on my camera over here. That is one of the things. I may just put the borders on it, get the measurements, and then order my bamboo batting. Because I do need some lighter quilts for summertime. Because I do keep my house cold. My dad and my stepmom, they don't walk in my house during the summer because they say I freeze them out. Because I keep my house 68 degrees. They keep theirs at 75. All year round. And sometimes close to 80. It is so hot. But I know the older you get, the warmer you need it. I understand that. Another thing. Now we know I had my grandbaby. I was making her a little dress. Or a little romper. I still have not got her measurements. So I got to get her measurements. But I have that over here. It's behind my design wall. So that's something I can't access right now. But I still have this dress that I want to make into a shirt for me. And it shows, you can do it like in just a shirt or a short dress or a long dress. The long dress has like the top and then a tier and then another tier. The short dress has the top and then the tier. What I'm probably going to do is take the short dress and just take it up a little more because the shirt itself is just a straight shirt. I don't like that. I like to have the tier to where I'm an older woman. I am a fuller sized woman. I'm fluffy. So I need clothes that cover fluffy because I'm very modest in what I show. And I have a lot to cover. So I like to have that gathered like empire waist with the flowiness. And I have more fabric, but this is the first one I purchased. And I thought, while we're still having some cool days, this would be perfect because I have some brown pants and some cute little brown boots that would go great with this. So that's my goal. I may try to get that done this week. This may be a week of whips. It may be a week of, hey, I'm going to start something new because what I got going already has kind of got me, I'm getting a little bored with what I have. And I have another thing, y'all. Today, it is Sunday as I'm recording this. This morning, Tammy had a free pattern. It's her free pattern day. And it is working with charm squares. It is called Charmed to Meet You. And she has designed this pattern. The link to her page is down in the description. If you will just go to her Charmed to Meet You video, in the description of that video, is this. These are the instructions of the quilt that she makes. And y'all, I had gotten this bag of 5-inch squares, all different fabrics. I guess maybe on Etsy or out of a Facebook group, something. I got them real cheap, and I'm like, that's perfect to use these up. I can use these up. So I may be starting to make a few of those blocks. I've got to get some background fabric cut, and I think I'm going to use a gray, possibly, to do this with. But that is also another project that I've got it laying here. It's going to be visible for me to see. I'll probably lay it on one of the boxes back here behind me. But there is a lot going on right now. We have our cotton cuts. Our flyway is supposed to be mailed out. I think they said they were shipping out last week, but it might have been this week that they said that. I know we got our clue. Since I've lost a week, y'all, keeping track of time is so hard for me right now since I lost a full week. But guys, I've got so many projects going on that I want to get these done. I want to get these back here done. Some of those, everything in those boxes back there is a project. And that I've got cut up, that I've got some things already going on with. You know, I like to have a variety of things going on. I'm looking to see where it's at. Oh, I put it over here on my shelf. I have a handbag or a bag pattern that I want to get done. It's beautiful, perfect for summertime. And I want to get it done. And I just have so many. But I am going through my stash, guys. Y'all, I forgot I had a lot of this stuff. But I'm going to try to kit things up. I have a lot of patterns and a lot of yardage that was bought for patterns. Some of them I've already taken some yardage out, so I'll have to replace. It's all going to be just a lot of different little things. I've got some projects that still came in, like Open Gate Quilts, Creative Notions, Fat Quarter Shop. I have so many projects that I had already just went on and put in kit bags so I could put them on the shelf to get the boxes out of the way. And guys, my boxes are already stacking up again. But I am going to start trying to focus on getting at least one done a week. But I do have to get some quilts bound. Quilts that I do need to bind, and the one that's on the top right now is going to be the next one that I do, and that is my Santa Gnome. Someone had asked when they would get to see the Santa Gnome. I've shown the Santa Gnome in the videos where I was making it, but the problem is it is so big that it is hard to show. I will try to, this is a bar right here that behind me that I will try to hang it up on and get some pictures of so you guys can see what it looks like. But I will be trimming it down and getting the binding put on that. I will not bind another quilt till I get that one done, because that one's the very next one on top. Some of the other things that I will be doing, I did get me another little box to put fabric scraps in. And what I'm going to be doing, what I can cut a potato chip piece out of, or either a log cabin piece out of. Those are two things that I'm looking at right now. I don't know if I want to do a potato chip or a log cabin. I know log cabin has different sizes, and that being the case, I may have to get some more bins. some more little boxes. But as of right now, I have a box for potato chip squares for the 2.5 by 4.5, I think is what most people say is the average or correct size for a potato chip. I'm all willing to do a potato chip quilt. I like scrappy quilts, but I'm going to be going through my scraps and cutting them, and guys, I may bring y'all along. We may just have a chit-chat session. We may bring our chip and dip. No, I can't bring the chip and dip. I'll bring my cheese and fruit, my strawberries, and my water. So, but guys, that's what I have kind of going on, what I'm kind of looking at doing. Of course, I have so many things that I want to do that realistically, there's not enough hours in the day, even if I wasn't working. There's not enough hours in the day to get it all done. But I am chugging along. I am getting things done. Let me pull my little binder up here. I think I showed this to you guys last year. I got this little binder. It's I think Lori Holt binder. I think so. And let me look in my January. In January, I completed 2 things. I completed the pumpkin charm, the little quilt, and then I completed the Make It Mini, the one with the leaves on it. Now, in February, and I also put down every day what I've sewn on if I've got to sew, and it's not been happening this week. And just in February, I've completed the Grandma's Scrap Quilt and the Make It Mini. And that was this one right here. So let me look at that. For some reason, I feel like I got a bigger quilt done in January. I might not have. I'm just showing. No, I think I got my Silverstone done before Christmas. And that was the last one, I think, that I bound before my Grandma's Scrap Quilt. So, and after that, we have pretty much been working land that I love and Preppy. Those are the main 2 things that I work on every week. Yep, that's all I have finished. But I've already hit the same amount of things I did in January. So for the month of February, and my plan is to get another quilt 100% done this month. So that way I'll have 3 completes. So let me see. We are going into the next week right now. So tomorrow is the 10th. Guys, don't forget, Friday is Valentine's Day. But you know what? Every day can be a Valentine's Day. You don't need a special day to tell the people you love that you love them. Because you never know when your last opportunity is going to be. So tell them that you love them frequently. And I'm thinking if there's anything else that we need to catch up on, by this time when y'all see this video, we will know who the new Super Bowl winners are. But that is it. So guys, thank you so much for sitting and listening and seeing what I have going on. I hope it inspires you. I hope you decide to come and sew along with us on Thursday night or Saturday morning. We would love to have you. It's greatly appreciated, all the time you take to see our videos. Do all the things, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you have not, you don't want to miss a single thing that we have going on. We have lots of quilts that's going to be made this year. So guys, thank you so much once again. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day. Bye guys.